All right, boys, here we go. We are continuing with some more of this Georgia defensive scheme. Now, up today on the main channel is going to be 3 blitzes. These are going to be our 3 main core blitzes that we are going to use off our match coverage. So, we're going to be really running a ton of match coverage in this scheme, quarters and palms. Mix in the blitzes on the main channel video. All the blitzes and the coverages are going to look identical pre-snap. So you're really going to be able to confuse your opponent, give you so many options, different things you can throw at them. So it is going to make you really tough to handle. So like I said, 3 blitzes up on the main channel video. Then right now we have 2 coverages that I want to mix in as well. So if you don't always want to play match coverage, you want some more type zone, just different coverages you can throw at your opponent out of this dime 2-3 that's going to look the same as our blitzes, look the same as our match coverage. This is what we are going to be running, and it's going to be out of under smoke 2. We're going to have 2 different coverages we are going to run. Now, to get everything set up in dime 2-3, guys, we have a few things. First, go to coaching adjustments. I always want auto alignment on base. I want to turn my zone coverage on match. If you are playing on old gen, match coverage is automatically on, so you don't need to turn it on or do anything like that. Then what I want to do is I want to go to these positions and sub in 2 safeties. Come here, sub in 2 safeties, and you want to do this first, then go over on the right stick and go through your packages. You'll see them switching there, and go to LB for SS2. This is going to allow you to use linebacker hot routes on your 2 linebackers who are safeties now instead of safety hot routes. It's just going to make it a little easier to do your adjustments. So that is it. We're just going to go a little bit. I'm going to show you guys the 2 setups for our pass coverages here out of under smoke 2. Come out just against a double slant look. So this is what it's going to look like pre-snap. Now for both plays, we are going to use the linebacker on the same side as the nickel. Now we're going to go over the straight zone version first. Now these are a little bit more adjustment heavy, but you can do them really quick once you get in practice. So the blitzes are actually super simple to set up, like 2 or 3 adjustments each. These coverages are a little more. So come into practice mode and just practice them and get them down. So this is what it's going to look like pre-snap. First thing we want to do is we want to blitz all linebackers. That's going to bring this guy on the blitz. We want him rushing. Then we're going to see our D tackle here is playing a vert hook. We want him to come as well. So you just want to slant your D line. You can slant them out, slant them in, slant them left, right, whatever. It doesn't matter. All you want to do is just slant them one direction. So blitz all linebackers, slant D line. Then we want to take the nickel back. So double tap triangle, go on the nickel back, and we want to bluff blitz him. This is going to put him in a 3 receiver hook over the middle of the field. Now, you could run it like this, but then the other thing I like to do is I like to double tap triangle again, and now we're gonna go R1. He is the other linebacker beside us, and I like to put him in a mid read. Now, this is gonna give us a really good cover 2 defense where we have a 3 rec, a mid read plus our user over the middle. We can get super creative, take away the whole middle of the field with this defense. It's going to look identical pre-snap to our, blitzes, match coverages, everything. So we'll just run it. So we're going to have us over the middle, 3 rec, mid read, just locking everything down. We want to mix this in, and it's going to make it super tough. One other thing we can do with this, blitz all linebackers, slant D line away from our nickel back. Then we can take our nickel back, put him in a 3 rec. And then the other thing I would probably do here is QB contain. Now, what this is going to do basically is we can still blitz this high linebacker if we want. So we can still blitz this guy, send him through the gap. If you watch the video that just went up right now, the under smoke 2 blitz, it's going to be this same blitz, except the nickel is going to come. Here we're dropping the nickel in a 3 rec, and we're still getting our linebacker free. So now we're going to see nickel 3 rec over the middle, us 3 rec over the middle, but now our linebacker is going to come free over the top, come in for the sack. So those are 2 different variations. I don't actually have clips of me running that variation, but that is something you want to mix in, or you can mix in. So real quick, to do the coverage version, blitz all linebackers, slant D line to any direction, drop your nickel in a 3 rec, drop your linebacker in a mid read. If you want to do the blitz version, blitz all linebackers, slant D line away from the nickel, QB contain. That'll be the blitz, the under 2 smoke blitz that's up on the main channel right now. The only other variation, if we only want to rush 5 on this, drop your 3 rec into a bluff blitz, and now get pressure right through that gap. There we go. So that is the first version, coverage version of this Undersmoke 2 that you guys can mix in. We also have gameplay footage we're going to look at for both these as well. Okay, now the other version is going to be, if you guys watched my channel last year and you watched any of my LOB Seahawks stuff, I had a kind of cross man defense that I would use that was super effective, really interesting way, another wrinkle we can throw. And here, it's not going to be the cross man, but it is going to be a man zone hybrid. So our man zone hybrid, it's still going to be out of Undersmoke 2. Now we want to blitz all linebacker, slant D line to whichever way. Exact same thing. Now we're going to be adjusting those same two players, but instead of dropping them into a vert hook and a mid read and a 3-rec, we are going to be manning them up. So now what we want to do, we want to take the nickel, double tap triangle, hit triangle again, man coverage. Now we can man him up on either square, triangle, or R1. Anybody on his side of the field. Usually I'm going to do the slot receivers. Then we're going to do the same thing with our linebacker. Double tap triangle. This is going to be R1. Click up for man coverage. And now we can go to X, circle, or the running back. Usually I'm going to go to the slot receiver. And now this is what the coverage is going to look like. Obviously we can shade down or shade up to get rid of soft squats, stuff like that. But now we are going to be running a zone man hybrid. I usually like to cover the slot receivers on this play with man coverage. And yeah, now we're going to have man zone hybrid defense. That is going to be super effective as well. So once again, to set that up, blitz all linebackers, slant D line to whichever way you want, then man up our two blitzing defensive back linebacker types right there, our nickel and linebacker, just like that. Then as the user, you're just completely free over the middle. So now guys, you can mix these coverages in with our match coverage. You can mix it in with our blitz package that's up today. Then we also have our third down blitz package that I put out of Dime 2-3 a little while ago, where we start out in slant zone 2. Then you're going to see everybody walk down. We bring these guys, we set it up something like this. This is also on Scheme Kings and on the main channel as well, guys, if you want to check this out. So then we also have this third down blitz package where we're mugging gaps and we're getting free rushers off the edges. So we are going to have so many options. Still have to break down palms out of this formation as well. But guys, you could basically live out of this Dime 2-3 unless you're playing someone who runs a ton of I form really heavy. You could spend your whole day run out of Dime 2-3 with all the different variations, coverages, blitzes we want to run, and you are just going to give your opponent fits. So that is it for the practice field. We're going to go in and we're going to watch some gameplay footage just of these, coverages on the field. But those are the setups, really, really effective. And, you are going to have so many options. We're really not going to give them, a chance to really key in on anything. The great thing with these coverages that we're going to mix in, guys, if you're running a lot of match coverage and you're like, this guy's starting to solve my match coverage, all of a sudden you can throw in these two smoke coverages that are going to play completely different, that you need to run different route combos to attack them. Now you're going to throw them off. Then you can also throw in the blitzes, and all of these defenses are going to look identical pre-snap. You will not have a pre-snap tell on any of them that we're blitzing, match coverage, drop zone, zone man hybrid. So, the combinations are completely endless here. Okay, here's what the defense is going to look like. Actually, there's a few more adjustments that need to be done. Okay, so here's what it's going to look like. Once again, we can shade up or down with our soft squats if you want. We have mid read, we have a 3-rec, and me over the middle of the field. So we're rushing 4 here, dropping a ton into coverage right here. Like, this is great because it's just going to lock down the middle. So look at this mid read player. We have this vertical crossing route going over the top, and look at our mid read. He is just going to take that route. There's really nothing open here, guys. We're starting to get a little bit of pressure in his face, and he throws it into double coverage, triple coverage, but that is our mid read player taking that away. So the mid read is great. The other player that is great, this right here, is going to be our 3 receiver hook, our nickel. This player is amazing in coverage. He's going to play almost like another user. We see him drop back into this area. I take the deep over route. He's underneath this post route, 3-rec, jumps up, takes it away. So this is going to be great, guys. If they are really trying to attack the middle of the field on you, this coverage is going to be absolutely incredible. Then as the user, I'm also going to be free in the middle. I'm going to be taking, what do I see? 3-recs taking this away. I see this route. He tries to hit me here. I high point that football and make the play. We are completely free over the middle with this defense. I think, okay, yeah. So like I said, we can also adjust the flat. So here it's 2nd and 6. He'd been trying to check it down. We're going to put hard flats on the field. We're going to shade down. Now he tries to go shallow. He tries to go the running back right here. I'm going to take over the middle, tries to just check it down, and boom, hit. I might even, gain 0 yards and lose yards on that play. Here's 4th and 18. I didn't actually shade up. What I did was play the sticks here. So our corners are going to be playing super deep. This is going to be really good for that as well, because we're going to have multiple people playing over the middle of the field. We're going to have our corners at depth sitting at 18 yards here, really not letting anything get over their head. I actually take a really bad angle at this ball and try to undercut it. He throws it in over his head, but boom, our cornerback comes, who's playing at depth there. So that's why you want to adjust depths. He comes and knocks it out. So that's really good. We also have our deep zones over the top that are going to play really well as well. So boom, tries to throw this. We're kind of playing underneath here. He tries to throw this little seam ball right at our safety, steps in front, goes the other way with it. Once again, you got to remember too, they don't know we're not running this coverage every play. They don't know if we're running this, our match, our blitzes. So that is going to make it even that much more difficult. Here's what the coverage is going to look like again. Boom, we're just playing over the middle, like literally nothing there. I think he tries to go to this corner route. Safety steps in front, gets the knockdown. Then also, guys, we are going to have a 4-man pass rush. So if we can take away their hot read, like look at this, they have nothing open. They tried to push this ball down the field. It's 4th and 7. Oh, did I play? Yeah, here I played cloud flats. So I shaded up. It's 4th and 7. These guys are getting under these corner routes. There is absolutely nothing there. We are rushing 4, and eventually, we lock everything down. He has to scramble, try to make a play, and he is going down. So that's if we make him hold it. But when you're rushing 4, you are still going to get some block sheds as well. So here it's 2nd and 17. He tries a little play action, and we get a block shed up front. Nothing is open down the field. He tries to step in, block shed, and he is going down. So that is going to be our drop zone version of under 2 smoke. Now we're looking at our man zone hybrid. So few adjustments on this play. Now, usually, like I said, I want to man up the slot receivers. That is just who tends to be the one they're going to go to against this coverage. So you most of the time just lock up the slot receivers here. You're going to be completely free over the middle. And here it's good because I know if these guys are locked up, I don't really have to worry about them. If these guys go vertical, the soft squats, deep zones will take them. So I really just have to key in on 87 here. I see him go across the middle. He doesn't actually go there, but he tries to throw this little quick out route. We have this player manned up. We get a hit stick. Boom. He gains like 2 yards trying to attack our man coverage. Here we are manning up the tight end and this outside slot receiver here. So now I know this guy's manned up. This guy's manned up. I know this guy's going to be more free. I'm going to take him. This tight end is manned up and he tries to hit him vertical, throw it into that window. We have 2 guys there. It is going down. Here it is again. So here we're a tight formation. This can be a really nice, option against tight as well. So we're going to man up these players. Look at that corner route taken away on this side of the field, drag taken away here, tries to throw it 3rd and 2. So I think I shaded down. We're playing hard flats here. So he tries to throw this whip. Boom, Darrelle Revis right there. We get the pick going the other way with the football. Like I keep going to drive home, guys, mix these coverages in with your match, with our blitzes. It is going to be so difficult for them to know what you are running. No pre-snap tells how they want to attack you. Here, I didn't get to see who we manned up. We see man coverage here and here. So we have the wheel, the running back manned up. I see the deep crosser. Maybe if he notices it, he could hit this route, but he tries to check it down. And our cornerback is going to trap this player as well. So we have man coverage on the wheel, so we don't have to worry about that. So he's going to come down and bite this. Maybe could have went there, but the safety is going to be right there as well. Boom. Step in front, going the other way with our cornerback. You can see, guys, this is going to cause a ton of confusion, help make you some big plays. Who are we manning up here? So we got the slot and this solo receiver here. So I see man coverage there. I'm going to man this guy up. Man coverage here. You could check it down to the running back. Look at this. I'm playing both these routes over the middle. Like there is really nothing there, guys. Check down here, maybe get 3 to 4 yards, but there is nothing there. We force him to hold that ball, and now our pass rush can come in. So pass rush, boom. Nothing, especially because they don't know we're in this. They are not going to be able to call a bunch of plays specifically to attack it. Here we have man here, and on the running back, boom, like look at this. There's nothing there, guys. He tries to throw this running back vertical route, I think. Corner steps in front, going the other way with another pick. Here it is again. Boom. Man up here has this slant. So here, this is kind of just reading it. So as the user, I see man up here. This guy's going to be free, but I see, boom, I see this guy cut open. This guy's going to be going out to the corner. So now I'm actually going to come off that guy. This guy's locked up and I see this guy come free. So I want to come down, boom, try to make a play. We get the knockout right there. So that's being a good user reading out the play. Here we're manned up this player and this player, I believe. Boom. So quick out route, man coverage, take it away, lock down. Here we have another in-breaking route. I'm going to take that away, but here's just man coverage, tries to throw it out. We get the knockdown. And I think we got one more right here. So manned here and one of these two, we're going to see. So yeah, this player is manned. Oh, I don't even know, honestly. This player maybe, but we see right here, nothing there. We do get a block shed here as well. This is going to be a 4-man rush. So block sheds are totally possible with this. We're not rushing 3, we're rushing 4, and he is going down. Here's going to be one more right here. Another one where I think, okay, yeah, this, we just kind of make them hold it. Nothing there. Playing over the middle with our user. Eventually our 4-man rush gets through, and that is it. So there it is, guys. 2 really nice coverages you can mix in, like I said, with our match coverage, with our blitzes. Make sure you guys go check those blitzes out. They're going to be amazing to mix in. We have a 4-man blitz. It's a 4-man pressure where we're able to drop everyone out. Then we have a 0-man blitz, and we have a blitz out of this under smoke 2 as well. So ton of options, going to be really, really good, really effective for you guys. Make sure you check it out. Hope you guys are enjoying this Georgia defense. Still have 4 more videos. We have some run defense. We have some red zone defense. We have palms and some and then a few other more specialty match coverages. So still a decent amount for this Georgia defense. I think it's going to turn out really, really cool. So that is it, guys. King Reggie out.